What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be finally installing the tire stickers. Okay guys, so here's the kit. It consists of the tire stickers, obviously, a quick instruction manual on how to prep your tires and then apply the stickers, and then this is a whitening, so when they get when they get dirty, you can whiten up your stickers, and you can use other things. You don't have to use this, but I mean this actually does help. And then the glue that they send with it. We're going to use Gorilla Gel, which is what we used the last time. It worked out really good. So that's what we're going to use. This works fine, I guess. And then, so these, I think I mentioned in one of the previous videos, are actually 1.5 inches in height. The ones that we ordered previously were only 1.25 inches, so these are a little bit taller. So I think it's just going to look a lot better. They'll be a lot more pronounced. So even if it's just subtle, but can't wait to put these on. But first what we're going to do is we're going to wash the tires. We're going to give them a really good scrub. We're going to hit them with acetone after they've dried. The things to consider is, as far as preparation, even before you touch them with washing, is making sure that the tires are cool and that they're inflated to the proper pressure, and then you can go ahead and wash them down, do the acetone, and then get ready for the application. So this is the glue that I was talking about, the Gorilla Gel. I always get 2 bottles just to make sure I don't run out. The tires are nice and clean. Now we're going to apply the acetone. I got this at a hardware store. Pretty much get it anywhere. I think I got this at Walmart, but I mean any hardware store will carry acetone. So we're going to apply this on the tire. We're going to be putting the placement of the stickers. This helps to make sure that there's it removes any last impurities or residue that might be on the tire still. So this is the flattest part, even though there is a little bit of writing. This is the flattest part of the tire. We're going to basically put them on this side here, and then on the opposite side when we place them down. Okay, so now that we have the tire prepped or wiped down with acetone, we're going to wipe the back of the tire sticker with the same acetone, just to make sure it gets really clean. So we're kind of tag teaming the process. I'm cleaning the tires with acetone, and then Lorenzo's wiping the back of the tire stickers with acetone. Make the process go a little bit quicker. So once I get done with the tires, then I can pick up a set of these and start super gluing them, and then get them on the tire. So what we're doing here is just kind of checking the placement of the sticker, kind of where we want it. The other one will obviously be on the opposite side of the tire. Just using a little bit of tape to hold it on to get a quick visual where we want it. So now that we have that figured out, we're going to apply the glue. These, I didn't show these earlier, but they're actually 2 pieces. So you'll have the NI, it's 1 piece. Right, we'll stick that on first. We'll just line up the second one so it follows this contour or the curve, and the same spacing right here from the NI to the T part. Looks pretty good. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started with the glue. Okay guys, so what I'm doing here is just kind of applying the glue. I'm just spreading it with the tip of this of the glue bottle. You want to make sure you use a pretty generous amount without it spilling over or off of the lettering. When you press it on there, you might see some that comes out on the sides once you press it on, but that's okay. Eventually that just kind of washes off. Or even with the heat of the tire, it'll just kind of like dissolve, I guess. It's never been a problem, but I just wanted to mention that one of the reasons I like the super gel is because it gives you time to work and it's not runny. The first time we used, on the very first set that we used, it was a normal, it was a thinner super glue, so you could see it running pretty quick. But this is a gel, and so it gives you have some time to work. You got to keep in mind also you want to use the glue because you have to spread this on all the lettering, and then still have time to kind of set it how you want it. So you want to use a glue that'll give you some time to work to get it all spread out really good. So I'm consistently applying a little bit of pressure on the glue bottle, so Right now it looks like I'm just spreading it out, but I'm actually still applying a little bit. I want to make sure these are real secure when they sit down. So that looks pretty good to me. I'm gonna go ahead and start applying these. So I'm just giving a good pressure to kind of really spread the glue underneath the sticker to make sure I'm getting some good contact, and so it'll spread the glue underneath the sticker evenly. Sometimes, no matter how good you do this, you might still get some lifting after your first dry. I mean, you want it to be minimal, but if you have a corner that's lifting, the instructions even say just apply a little bit more glue, give it some pressure, and then it usually solves the problem. It won't keep lifting. I don't use the gloves when I'm doing this, just because I want to really feel the sticker or the material underneath my finger. Plus, I feel like the black gloves or the latex gloves will just kind of get stuck to the super glue, because I'm already feeling a little bit on my fingers. This is how we do it. I mean, other people use, you know, a block or something to kind of press on there. I mean, at this point, just pretty much do what kind of works for you, just whatever you think is gonna work better to get it on there for you. But this is kind of how, you know, this is our I think our third set. Every time Lorenzo gets a new set of tires, we put on some new ones, some new stickers. So I'm just applying continuous pressure here just to make sure. I want to make sure there's no bubbles, I want to make sure there's no air or anything underneath the sticker, and especially the corners, because I don't want any corners rolling up. I'm definitely making sure I really touch on those. Okay, so now that we have this placed, you can go ahead. It's been about a good 10 minutes. I'm gonna real carefully just kind of peel this back. So once you press the stickers down, you want to just leave this film on for, I don't know, like 10-15 minutes, and then you can peel it off. Just want to make sure you peel it off very carefully, so you want to make sure you don't bring up any of the lettering. But if you put enough glue, and it's, you know, if you spread it out correctly and gave it plenty of pressure, shouldn't lift off anyway. But again, you don't want to just go yanking this off. Just take your time when you pull it off. Now that this is applied, like I said, I'm going to give it about 10-15 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and get started with the other side, and then I'll come back and peel this off. So what we're doing here is we're just trying to eyeball or test fit where the second one's going to be, because you want it to be basically like a mirror image on the opposite side of the tire, so that you don't have any, you want the gaps, you know, here, I guess what I'm saying, to look even, so it looks consistent on your placement. Okay, so what we've done is just kind of taped them here. We've stepped back, taken a look at it, and then we kind of have it where we want it now. And so now we're going to start gluing the stickers on. And then once you have this main layer off, there's still another layer on there. I'll show you here. So it looks a little dingy. And then when you peel that off, yeah, I just want to make sure you don't forget to peel that. Each letter has its own protective film, even after you pulled off the initial protection. This is more to help you, kind of help you align it on the tire. And then they, like I said, they have one more layer of protection that you want to make sure you peel off. So we're just peeling off the protective layer on the last tire, and then we're pretty much good to go. We're done doing all the tires. Okay guys, so we're pretty much done with the tires. It took us about 2 hours from beginning to end. That's washing them, of course, all the prep work that goes into it, prepping the letters. So you definitely want to take your time. So I mean, I guess, you know, 2 hours isn't too bad. What we're gonna do is you have to let them sit for at least an hour. That's what the recommendation is. We'll probably go a little bit longer than that. But we're gonna get off to a car meet here in a little while. So we're gonna wait till the letters have set, and then after that, we're gonna head off to the meet. Yeah, these letters are the 1.5 inch. It's significantly, even though they're it's only a 1/4 inch taller in height. The difference between the 1.5 inch and the 1 1/4 inch is visually significant. Just because I know I always see tire stickers on this car, and I can really notice the difference, even though it hasn't had tire stickers for a little bit, because you know Lorenzo got the new tires. It's really noticeable, and I think it looks really good. One of the things I wanted to mention was we used 2 bottles of the super gel, and it just made it like we almost ran out. I've never bought 3 bottles, and I think the only difference is the fact that you know, with the extra 1/4 inch in height, that was enough to really empty out both of the bottles. So we were got lucky that, you know, that's one of the things that I always want to try to avoid whenever you're doing tire stickers, is running out of super glue when you're in the middle of already laying down glue on one of the stickers, because then, I mean, you pretty much ruin it, because it would harden. There's no way you could get enough in time. So yeah, it took, you know, just keep that in mind if you do anything that's 1.5 inch, at least for these the NITTO stickers. There's some other tire stickers that don't have as much lettering, so you might still be able to get away with 2 bottles. But if you're going to do NITTO, these are for 20-inch tires. They're 1.5 inch. You definitely need, I would get 3 of these. Not necessarily, you don't have to use super gel, that's what we prefer, but the Gorilla Super Gel. But I mean, just whatever you get, I would get about 3 bottles to make sure you don't run out. Okay guys, so there you have it. The pinstriping has been redone. We've put the new size of tire sticker letters on the tires, and then we did the pinstripe around the arrow, which that gives the car, I don't know, we really like it. It gives it a nice new flavor. Sorry for the delay on this video. We were trying to get them done back to back to back, but by the time we got to the tire stickers, we just had some really bad weather, and then it's kind of like, you know, some of the struggle for getting these videos done is you know, just kind of syncing up our schedules, mine and Lorenzo's. So, you know, we try to get things done, you know, based on his availability and mine, so we could work on these together. Yeah, it just kind of took a little bit for us to kind of knock those out, or get together where we could knock those out. But they're done. We're really happy with the way the car looks. Anyways, it's a beautiful day today. It's nice and warm, but there's not a cloud in the sky. And so it looks really good. And I promised you guys that I would get some footage of the car once it was completely done, and you know, we washed it last night. So here you go. Hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one.
Money go. I've been at it on the low. Trapping out of where I live. I keep seeing the leaders doing this. We talking plans and maybe seeing you. Pull up on you, let me scoop. Nobody here but me and you. Got a little ring to it, turn it down.